Hello again, everybody. It's me, Marcus, and I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Copycat by Melanie Martinez and Tierra, I guess? So this does come as a request. As always, if you would like to request something, please leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get to it. I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do, so I'm not really sure how to feel about it going in. The person who requested it, here's the thing. The person who requested it, the way that they pitched the song to me in the comments, definitely sounded like they were trying to sell me something. They were like, oh, you gotta listen to this song, it's by this person, she's America's sweetheart, and she's releasing her new album on this day, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm being advertised to. I don't like it, so I decided to kind of put it off for a minute, but, at the end of the day, I was like, God, I pride myself on taking every single request, so I gotta do it. I gotta do it. So, here we are, Copycat, Melanie Martinez. Let's listen. Alright, here we go.
Over my shoulder, eyes peeking in, analyze my every move, what current state I'm in, 'cause you are colder than ice on my skin. Wanna get that A+, baby, so you take my shit, 'cause I am little, right? I won't call you out. Teachers saying you get credit, why would you stop now? You are so desperate, craving that spotlight. Shine it on the ones who do the shit, 'cause it's their life. But I know that people around you say, just do what it takes to make it all the way. You're a copycat. You take it, then you leave it, honey, just like that. Just like that. You're falling flat. You find someone like me to bring you up right back. Up right back. Obsessed with power. You want it for yourself, feeding the misogyny, but still you call yourself a feminista. If that were really true, you wouldn't feel as if I were a current threat to you. But I know that people around you say, just do what it takes to make it all the way. You're a copycat. You take it, then you leave it, honey, just like that. Just like that. You're falling flat. You find someone like me to bring you up right back. Up right back. Find someone else to leech on, lady. My blood's for me, not for your babies. College is stating all your savings. My blood's for me, so no more taking.
Anything you can do, I can do better. In prison for stealing, I'll write you a letter. Courageous and clever, creative director. I raised the bar higher, sir, I broke the record. I'm hot as pepper, summertime and leather. Scuffed up my boots, boy, I'll stump you in Skechers. They wanna be like their first name is Hector. Back against wall, bitch, I am a projector. From the projects, don't check on my ex. Like Unibrows, they all been broken necks. Wish you the best, won't show you my next move, so I guess you'll be upset. Don't cry, no, baby, you'll find your own way. Think for yourself, it'll all be okay. Copyright lyrics, you can't steal my spirit. They live for my music, they're dying to hear it. Imitated, never duplicated. You wish you related, you wish you'd have made it. Imitated, never duplicated. You wish you related, you wish you'd have made it.
You're a copycat. You take it, then you leave it, honey, just like that. Just like that. You're falling flat. You find someone like me to bring you up right back. Up right back.
Now I really feel like I was being advertised too, because that's not typically the kind of music I listen to on this channel. So the fact that someone would think, I guess, to recommend that song to me, I'm like, yeah, I feel like I've been advertised to, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So yeah, I didn't really like that. I didn't really like that. And to be fair, like I don't want to just like brush off the song entirely. There were some enjoyable parts. There were some interesting parts. Definitely, a few redeeming qualities here and there. I don't want to say that this was a terrible song. More so what I want to say, I guess, is that it's just not for me. This is not a song I really see myself listening to after this one sit down. So, but anyway, we'll talk about it. We'll break it down like we always do. Let's start with the lyrics. So, taking a look. First, Copycat is the first single off Melanie Martinez's EP After School and features American rapper Tierra Whack. It was first teased on Melanie's Instagram story where she said it was coming sooner than you think. The song marks the first time Melanie has released a song with another artist. Looks like this came out February 10th, 2020, so very recently, comparatively, I guess. So, the lyrics actually kind of had me thinking a little bit. As far as, again, some of the positives of the song, I feel like the lyrics were one of them. So looking at this, over my shoulder, eyes peeking in, analyze my every move, what current state I'm in, 'cause you are colder than ice on my skin, wanna get that A+ baby, so you take my shit, 'cause I'm little, right? I won't call you out. Teachers saying you'd get credit. Why would you stop now? You are so desperate, craving the spotlight. Shine it on the ones who do that shit, because it's their life. So for me, I feel like the song is kind of about some of the things that you're told you have to do to make it in the music industry. To me, it's very reminiscent of like Harvey Weinstein, when that whole thing came out, and how he was basically demanding, I guess, like sexual favors in order to improve or increase these people's careers, right? And so people would say, like, I just went along with what he said because he basically had a stranglehold over my career. It was basically, I do this degrading, demeaning thing, or I lose my career. He's so powerful that he sort of you'll get blacklisted in Hollywood if you don't have a good word from Harvey Weinstein, right? So, sort of reminds me of that, and I kind of get that in verse 1, saying like, you want to get that A+, right? Like it's a metaphor using school to say like you want to become a successful artist, right? Well, you're gonna have to do a few things that aren't so good, right? So you want to get that A+, baby, so you take my shit. Basically, you put up with a bunch of shit because you want to make it big. Because I am little, right? I won't call you out, and that's kind of what she's saying. Like, because I'm assuming she's being a newer artist, I assume she's on the younger side. So maybe that's her response. Like, because I'm younger, because I'm little, essentially, you think I won't basically tell any? You think I won't come forward with it? But then teachers saying you'd get credit, why would you stop now? So again, using that metaphor, like if you do what I ask, then you'll get this fame, this recognition. So why would you stop? What's basically, I think this is sort of like a critic saying, like, what's the drawback? It's just a little embarrassment for a lifetime of success, right? But it's it's definitely not that. So you are so desperate, craving the spotlight, shine it on the ones who do that shit, because it's their life. And so maybe I feel like this is another critic, like saying, assuming that maybe she, actually, the name of the song is Copycat. So I wonder if this is maybe just she's calling out. I wonder, because again, I read it in one way, and I kind of get the whole Harvey Weinstein kind of vibe about it. But I also, when I stop and think about the name of the song, Copycat, this could also just be like with the school metaphor, someone's cheating off her paper. I feel like it's a much more innocent reading of it. Right? Because it's like you are colder than ice on my skin. Want to get that A+ baby, so you take my shit. So basically, the other person like puts up with her, I guess, because she wants that A+. She wants that credit. Teacher saying you'll get credit. Why would you stop now? Because I'm little, right? I won't call you. I can see that too. I guess my first reading was much more pessimistic than perhaps the true meaning of the song. But there's another part of the song that made me think that in the first place, and we'll get to that. So. but I know the people around you say just do what it takes to make it all the way. And that's, to me, again, I was like, whoa, like, there are people who say, you got to take those risks to advance your career. That's why I was like, yeah, this is the vibe I'm getting from it. But now that I actually stop and think about the title of the song, I think it's more so just like people are around the people who are around the copycat are saying, yeah, it's okay to copy or steal or whatever, because you're just trying to make your way, right? So who cares? And I guess that makes more sense, because in the chorus, you're a copycat and you take it when you leave it, honey, just like that, just like that. You're falling flat, you find someone like me to bring you up right back, up right back. So someone who can't find success leans on the successful to prop them up, basically. Yeah, I can't believe my first reading of this was very much more pessimistic, I guess. Obsessive with power, you want it for yourself. Feeding on misogyny, but still you call yourself a feminista. If that were really true, you wouldn't feel as if I were currently a threat to you. So to me, I think in this verse, she's really grabbing onto that like women empowering women idea, which is great. I love it. And so she's like, well, instead of empowering me, you're basically trying to steal with me. You see me as a threat, right? So, how can you be a feminist if instead of women helping women, you're now turning against me, basically, So I think that's a pretty cool verse there. But I know the people around you say, just do what it takes to make it all the way. You're a copycat and you take it when you leave it, honey, just like that, just like that. You're falling flat. You find someone like me to bring you up right back, up right back. Copycat, find someone else to leech on, lady. My blood's for me, not for you, baby. College estate and all your savings, my blood's for me, no more taking. So again, this copycat, whoever, I assume she's singing about like a real person maybe who is sort of leeching off of her creative ideas and saying like, find someone else to leech on you. Basically, you're a leech, you're stealing my blood, but my blood's for me. Then we get into the rap verse, Tierra, whack, anything you can do, I can do better. In prison for stealing, gonna write you a letter. Courageous and clever creative director. So basically saying like you're a copycat because whatever you're good at, I'm even better, so you feel like you have to copy me. Courageous and clever creative director. I raised the bar high, yes sir, I broke the record. I'm hot as peppers, my words are in leather. Scuffed up my boots, boy, I stomp you in Skechers. They want to build like their first name is Hector. Back against wall, bitch, I am a projector. From the projects, don't check on my ex. Think you're the boss, then I'll break broken necks. Wish you the best. Won't show you my next move, so I guess you'll be upset. Don't cry, no baby, you'll find your own way. Think for yourself, it'll all be okay. Copyright lyrics, you can't steal my spirit. They live for my music, they're dying to hear it. Okay. So you copyright those lyrics so no one can steal it from your creativity. Imitated, never duplicated, you wish you related, you wish you'd have made it. Imitated, never duplicated, you wish you related, you wish you'd have made it. So basically just shitting on this person like, yeah, you're a copycat because you ain't good at what you do. So you're a copycat, you take it when you leave it, honey, just like that, you're falling flat. Yeah, I totally got it wrong my first reading. This is definitely just about someone being a creative leech. So yeah, whatever. Cool. You don't always get it right, but I feel like I got it right with this one. Lyrically, I thought it was well written. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really care for verse 4 onward, kind of the rapping part of it. I felt like it was just too braggadocious, if you will. Is that a word? I feel like I've heard that word before. Which is one of my big complaints about a lot of rap and hip hop is I just feel like I don't like the rap and hip hop that is just like bragging about yourself for 5 minutes straight, right? So to me, that kind of fell flat for someone like me. But I actually liked the way it sounded, oddly enough. Like I liked the rapping sound throughout the song, but I didn't really care for what was being said in the lyrics, I guess, if that makes sense. But lyrically, like I said, to me, it's one of the stronger parts of the song. I give it like 2 thumbs up. Why not? As far as instrumentation goes, there was a beat, and it was fine. It was fine for what the song was going for. To me, the kind of the cat purring sounds and stuff like that was a little weird. It didn't really work for me here. Although it's worked for me in other places. Like you listen to Presidents of the United States of America, their song Kitty. That's a fine song. They use kind of some cheesy, cat purring sounds in there, but to me, I think it really works for the song. For me here, it was just more so creepy, I feel like, and that might be aided by the fact that I'm staring at this terrifyingly creepy pink cat, but whatever. I like the singer's voice. To me, it started out a little like kind of generic indie pop voice. I didn't quite like that, but you know, it grew on me as I listened. Again, I liked the sound of what was her name, Tierra Whack. I thought her voice sounded great as she was rapping. I thought it was a good style, and it kind of kept me interested in it. But like I said, I really didn't care for the lyrics. So again, I feel like I've been advertised to, like, oh, you know, we need more people to listen to this song, so I'm just going to go on this guy's channel and tell him to react to this song so more people see it. Because to me, I'm like, this is not the kind of music I typically listen to. And as you can tell probably from this reaction, it's not typically the kind of music that I like. So again, the thing is, it's not a bad song. I think she sang it well. I think it was rapped proficiently. I don't like the sound of it. So I'm gonna be neutral. I'm just gonna say no thumbs, some sideways. It was fine. Yeah, to me, for someone else, for someone who really appreciates pop music a lot more, this would work. I feel like for someone who needs a little bit more substance, to me this doesn't work. So as far as replay value goes, I'm not gonna listen to the song again. I'll be real with you. Not even like as a joke. Not even to like oh, maybe I give it a second chance. Like, I feel like I got everything I needed out of this song in the first listen. I just don't want to listen to it again. And again, it's not a bad song. It doesn't sound terrible. I mean, I feel like everyone did a good job on it, you know? It's just not for me. It's just not for me. So, replay value for me goes 2 thumbs down. Not going to listen to it again. But that's it. Thank you for the request. You know, if there's something else from this artist that you think I'd like a little bit more, you know, I'm still open to it. I still pride myself on taking every single request. So let me know what you want me to listen to, and I'll listen to it. But that's it for the video. If you enjoyed the music, you know, it's still going to go on the Spotify playlist. Go check them out. You know, go support the artist where you can. And that Spotify playlist will be in the description below. It has every single song I've heard so far on my channel. If you want to support me, all the normal stuff you do on YouTube. Although I feel like if you came here for this video, you probably don't want to support me after this. So, you know, whatever. We'll figure it out. All right. Bye for now. See ya.